in the state of Tennessee, we have these weird loopholes in the Good Samaritan law when it comes to overdose deaths. You can be charged with second-degree murder if you share your substance, only specific substances, if you share those with a friend and that friend overdoses. And unfortunately, since this change a few years ago, more and more people are ODing and ending up in the river, or mutilated, or just hidden from their families for as long as humanly possible so that the person who shared doesn't end up in prison. I mean, because at the end of the day, they're going to end up in prison either way, right? So why not put it off for as long as possible by hiding the evidence? And drug court would be a tremendous help. Drug court puts people in treatment. It decriminalizes the acts of someone who is literally just drug seeking. That is someone, you know, people with mental health disorders that commit crimes that are because of that mental health disorder, they get to go to treatment, right? And there are drug courts all over this country that are saving lives. I know lives personally that have been saved by drug court. There are people close to me that would not be here. They would be gone, surely, either in prison or dead, if it wasn't for drug court. And here we are in Tri-Cities, Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee, 3 cities that are raging with a drug epidemic, and we have no systems for people. We just lock them up. It's despicable. We also don't have any kind of harm reduction, no needle exchange programs, no safe, safe injection sites. We don't have any of that. We have none of that. And people they're dying. They're dropping like flies. I mean, literally nonstop. Someone was telling me the other day about meeting someone new. And that someone, they got into the conversation of Layla, and this person seemed to have some real inside information, and a conversation was had. And when my friend reached out to her friend to try and get in contact with the person she spoke to the week prior, she died of a drug overdose the next day. Yep. The very next day. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. I also want to remind everyone that I am a recovering addict. And as a recovering addict, I can tell you that when you are using these substances, you know what the consequences are. You 100% know. So to place that blame on someone who shared with your family member because they were sick and begging for it. The changes in the law were made to catch dealers and people who were lacing substances that won't kill with a substance that will. And that's all well and fine. But that's not what's happening. The dealers aren't going down. The little guys are. Make that make sense. And now overdoses are happening and people are covering them up.